Well, good morning again. It is the 22nd of October. It's Tuesday. Tuesdays are always a trash day. I got it out last night without any issue. They come by and pick it up at 5 o'clock or earlier, it seems. And of course, the dogs go nuts for about 5 minutes and wake everybody up. It takes a few minutes to get back to sleep. But it is a beautiful day here in October. Temperature is still in the high 60s, maybe 70s. And it's only going to get warmer today. It should be a real pleasant day. I hope to get some of my writing assignments that I have created. Maybe get a little bit of that done today. I was playing my Star Wars game last night. Finally figured out how to dispatch two of the characters that basically do not interact with any kind of firearms. You hit them with electricity and then they get stunned for some reason, and then you can, knock them out. The physics of that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then as soon as you do that, you have another character that comes in and dispatches you with relative ease, and you have to go back and do the first thing over again. Of course, I did that about 5 or 6 times last evening and got frustrated and said, I'll come back to it. Not any time in the super near future, but I will endeavor to get past that particular episode. But it is a fun, I think, and challenging game. I think it's gotten some really poor reviews, but I think as more people get to play it, we'll see even more good reviews. There's a crazy card game that you have to learn how to play, and it's like the opposite of poker, and you're playing with crazy looking cards. Anyway, I'll figure that one out too. Everyone wants to know, okay, in terms of the historical situation, what's going on with the election. And again, on the 5th of November is when we start counting votes. But 15 million people have already cast their ballot. And in some cases, more Republicans than Democrats. I'm not sure what that means. But 2 weeks, that's where we are at this moment. And since we've already made our choice known to the political world, yes, Harris, not Trump. And she keeps saying that she's giving permission for Republicans to come back and vote for her. And with Liz Cheney yesterday, they hit 3 swing states, and with good applause from the media as well as the folks that attended. But I think she's still fighting the one major obstacle, and as that is she's a woman of color, and I think that throws a lot of people off just hope it's not enough to throw her off the election, because we cannot have Trump another 4 years. That is just devastating possibilities. And the intelligent, the college educated, the folks that actually have a stake in the game, understand what it would mean. But me, having had some time in the military, although not a combat arms area, but I had the ability to, or the opportunity to, work with combat arms folks, even with NATO people. And I understand how important that particular organization is, not only to the United States, but the world. And his even comments about pulling out of NATO are deadly. I mean, they mean the end of some countries. Some of the things he's saying. Anyway, what about other things? Everybody knows that, everybody, all four people, at some point we'll have more. But I'm on a CPAP, the breathing machine. And I don't know what you do in order to get a good seal all night. And the problem is, when the seal breaks, that rushing air sounds like a small jet engine. And for people who have, I'm not sure what you call it, sensitivity to noise, sensitivity to interruptions for sleep, well, that wakes them up. And I think worse than my snoring. And I was told just a day or two ago that when I took off the mask, my wife, saw that I wasn't breathing, and that the noise from everything just stopped. No breathing, no snoring, nothing. And it's like my body's just sort of shutting down, and then all of a sudden, bang, it comes back. Well, that's sleep apnea, and that's not good for your brain. And when I was tested for sleep apnea, it got down, what got down? The blood oxygen got down to 70 at night. I think it's a combination of things, is that your heart rate drops. Mine drops down from, roughly 70, 80, currently, down to 45 and 50. Already, you're not getting as much blood to the brain because your heart's not pumping as fast. And top it all off, you get sleep apnea, everything shuts down, and your blood oxygen goes to hell. Well, apparently that leads to fun things like stroke and heart attack. And again, as I have mentioned before, we can check both of those boxes off. Stroke is one of these, what they call a mini stroke. Friggin' weird. My arm basically wouldn't react to what I want it to do. It was just like flopping on its own. My mind is still going. I'm looking at it and going, what the hell is this? Well, that's what it was. So we're on all sorts of great heart medicines, blood pressure, and I even on one that, the nitroglycerin type, I don't take it in terms of emergency. I take it as on a daily basis. A very small amount, but that's what it's supposed to do, is keep the good old ticker pumping. And I spend way too much time on health. I guess that's what getting old is about. And this is not yet 80. Not yet 80. Sitting there at 72. But that's kind of what was on my mind today. Again, this is more of an exercise, a experiment. At some point in time, we'll see if anybody picks up and says, "Hey, I want to watch this guy and see what he's saying today." I'm really way behind. I think at least 10 days. So I need to get busy and get some of the old ones off the phone and onto YouTube. So yes, my 4 folks that are have made a contribution get to see anything new. But there we are. We're back at a 12-minute time frame, and that's what I said. We're going to chat for 12 minutes every day. Thanks again for watching, and if you care to, hit that old subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow.